Sekarang di bagian atas perisai dan Golpiang 1-on-1 siapa yang akan menang? Cycle Sweep yang candas boleh digunakan oleh beliau. Adakah beliau akan gunakan Ricky dan sekarang cantik nampak gaya Ricky dan Scott berjaya melarikan diri tetapi tetap terkorban dibunuh oleh Kucha dengan menggunakan liter.
In my opinion, I wouldn't say there will be any difference. It's probably the same thing, like you just play your game. So I mean, we still train no matter what. So yeah, it's probably the same.
Untuk regular season ni kita lebih ke arah pengenalan. Kita baru jumpa. Kalau yang untuk playoff ni, kalau kalah dia dah memang sukar untuk bertemu balik, melainkan kalau kita dekat upper bracket lah. So dekat playoff nanti kita orang akan lebih bagi lagi, orang kata apa, keluarkan strategi-strategi yang lebih mantap dan kita orang kena main habis-habisan untuk menang. Sebab tiada lagi peluang kedua rasanya kalau di lower bracket.
To me, I would say it's a really an achievement because after all, it's like technically if we actually win the title, we are like deemed as the best team in Singapore and Malaysia. I mean, it's definitely something to be proud of lah.
Makna kemenangan untuk menjuarai season MPL season 6 ini adalah eksperimen yang hasil gabungan daripada Malaysia dan Indonesia, players dan coach telah berjaya. Orange love Esports.
OLE! Hero!
Kena!
For second,
Watch and learn.
That engagement and of course that pressure towards that top side is really amazing. Dara really trying his best with the Esmeralda, but the amount of damage that Kuja is actually able to output, and there goes the Daytona Summer, spacing towards the wall, into the Abyssal Arrow, chaining up the stuns. There goes our dear friend Dara, but then again, Nadise was able to get the jump on OPS. He's trying to run for his life, but Kuja with the slows, with the control, and with the Abyssal Arrow, especially from AIM, whose aim is constantly on top, not by the way, but Q was still able to get away.
What? Even with the Abyssal Trap as well, the trigger just didn't kill him. Evil C forced to move back. They have no way of dealing with Kuja. GG picks up another kill for himself onto Gorpiang. Oh my goodness, this is going so well as they turn the tides into their favor.
Just constantly clumping up together because they are a team fight based team and they really prefer it that way. By the way, Kuja was able to fight Gorpiang, and look at that, because Gorpiang doesn't really have any tank on him at all. He's barely able to sustain the amount of damage Kuja was able to throw at him, and now Gorpiang trying to run away for his life, hoping to go inside the bush to get that base movement sweep for himself. But Kuja popping out into Daytona's welcome as he throws kills towards the wall, gets stunned down and eaten away.
Pretty good combination, but Evil C is now starting to pop off here. He's trying to get out. Abyssal Arrow. Oh no, he walked right into the trap, and unfortunately for him, AIM, he had his sights on him the whole time. Dara trying to make the plays work on the other side as they already lost 3 of their members. Dara is on the run. The silence is going big. OPS, he just has to buy time to help disengage his Esmeralda from the enemy team. But overall, Orange Lord Esports going to continue their rotations very quickly to stop this hill down the opposite side of the map. Yes, it does connect, and that's going to be a big kill coming in. I was about to say GG, but really, I got nothing to say.
Yeah. Loving how you're pulling out the names and the puns too. But anyway, here comes the Holy Crystal going to be picked up on Dara, so going to be doing significant amount of damage. But HY is doing his best to hold Dara off on that top side. As we see that 1v1 is currently going on, but looks like HY is definitely not having the better end of that stick.
Yeah, he really doesn't, but he can take the damage, so it's a lot less punishing if he does so. Notice down onto the top side, it's going to be Dara pushing it in. He's now in a lot of trouble, not even utilizing his ult just yet, and there we go. Trying to buy some time, but that doesn't change the fact that the movement speed from Cyclops himself pretty big. They found another kill onto Q. The Stingers actually landing. He quickly blinks right into the middle of them, and there goes another kill going over to GG.
Yeah, really well played. And we now like to say this is going to be diving right into the mix as well with the silence. No way Evil C or OPS have anything to say because they absolutely just cannot retaliate back. Now with the minutes here, they're going to be trying to close this game out. And Gorpiang, he's not really that tank. He's currently playing with him. And Orange Love Esports very satisfied with game number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the early game definitely was a little bit questionable, but it came down to the draft. Once they moved over towards that later stage of the game, the mid-game especially, that's when they really start to take off. Be able to solo this with no problems whatsoever. Oh, nothing to say. Almost getting Gorpiang right over his head, but as they contest for blue buff, Dara now joins the fray, even utilizing his ult as well. Can they deal with the Harith? Can they deal with the Salmon Force? No, they cannot, as they are pushing them back out of the jungle.
Kuja is he done to make Turtle will be secured by GG's retribution. However, he will see sustaining quite a amount of damage out of position as well as Kuja is causing dive into the mix and all sadly he will fall from the last insanity. But sadly enough, GG on the killing spree will pick up a double kill for himself, but instantly gets shut down by Dara's Desert Tornado. And save goes for nothing to say, but he had the ejector, the shield, and going in with the meteor shower, pops the immortality on Oz. Oh, the humanity! Gorpyeong has to run, and here comes the ejector, trying to allow AIM to pick up the kill on Gorpyeong, but he's in the bush, he gets the bump, and on the other side, our dear friend OPS will fall to the hands of HYHY.
No! Minute and Lord has been transformed, that Turtle has been transformed into Lord. Orange Lord of Esports, again, you can see their priority. They're making sure every one of their members are ready to move on a dime's notice to get their butts to Lord.
Oh no, Eva sees they gets caught off guard with the ejector once again into the onslaught of GG. But then they say we'll be able to secure the kill for himself. As save goes to the tier 2 tower. OPS no more Faraga. Zamafor's even gonna be coming to the down, but sadly they will not be able to get the kill. But the save cannot be saved for Gorpyeong, who instantly bathed in the showers of the meteor shower, instantly gets annihilated away by AIM. But yet it was even more better, the fact that HYHY wasn't even in that fight. Really aggressive with that combo. But anyway, here comes the lot. Constantly going to be pushing it towards his top and him. The AIM dropping down the meteor shower. Evil C taking a little bit too much. But save goes for GG. But then again, remember, this is not in the hands Lord, so it will not be able to solo take down that top and but bottom lane on the other hand, they managed to fall out with a way of the dragon on top of Dara. But eventually Dara will be able to sustain and fall back. Kuja on the other hand being such a nuisance, but here comes the ejector on Evil C. Nothing to say, catches him off guard and allows GG to get that double kill for the team on top of that summon force.
All bad impact lands on all three, but again, Sanguine Claw lands on all three, but the bad impact with no follow-up whatsoever. Missed opportunity, but not enough members to take full advantage of it.
I mean, come on, at this point, Orange Love Esports just like, hey, nice bad impact. No stats.
Don't worry about it, but Orange Lord Esports looking to end this game here, right now. They need to clear up the minion waves, and they're willing to throw their bodies. Forsaken, fighting with every last ounce of their strength. Gorpyeong gets ejected over, but he doesn't care. He's focused on getting alive, staying the ground, Q, clearing the wave, and Orange Lord Esports, what was blinding them, there was their greed as they weren't able to end this game when they should have. Now, they're going to wait for another minion wave, and this excruciating game is going to be extended a little bit further. Evil C surviving here, but the last insanity from OPS coming out pretty strong. GG popping up as Salmon Force just in time. He's still alive. He's still pushing through. HYHY focusing on the objective, but they finally trade Dara off. Again, no casualties for the side of Orange Lord Esports.
Okay, anyway, you will see easily has to rotate back. Same goes on GG. Here comes another round of meteor showers. They're doing significant amount of damage. But let's look at round number 3 as minion waves are slowly pushing in from both lanes. But right now, I guess in this case, Orange Love Esports just totally understand the fact that, alright, the defense and the clear coming up for Forsaken, a little bit too much for us to handle here. Let's wait for the next Lord. But Les Kuja has something to say about it as he pounds the concentration, jumping in with the Transcendent Ward and doing quite a amount of damage. And nothing to say, he has a flicker. He can try to eject someone out. And this OPS finds a man. Kuja goes on that round in the mix. GG pulling on the Zamafor. And here comes the ejector. He finds Oil, he finds Q. And instantly here comes the last Transcendent doing quite a amount of damage, but not as much as GG constantly bursting down members after members. Even the way of the dragon gonna be locking Dara down for good. Evil C still alive, but I don't think it's enough as Orange Love Esports is gonna try to close things out.
Yep, Salmon Force finally going to be ending the game right off of this. Congratulations, Orange Lord Esports sitting on top of the competition against Forsaken, ending the game 2-0.